You know that feeling, right? You get super excited about a woodworking project. You buy the wood, you clear out the garage, and then you look at the plans. And they're just awful. Vague instructions, missing steps, it's a huge pain. Well, today we are diving into something that claims to fix all of that. TedsWoodworking. We're going to look at what it is, what's really inside, the good and the bad, and figure out if it's actually worth it for you.
Man, this just says it all, doesn't it? This is from a guy who was just trying to build a simple bookshelf from some plan he found, and he just hit a total wall. And it's that exact moment of frustration that kills so many great projects before they even really get going.
I bet you're nodding your head right now. You've been there. You hit that point where you realize a crucial measurement just isn't there, and now you have to guess, and you're just praying you don't mess up an expensive piece of wood. Honestly, it's probably the #1 reason people just give up.
Okay, so let's dig into that for a second, because that's really the heart of the problem here. It's almost never about you not having the skill or the passion. It's about the garbage plans that we're all trying to work from.
And that's the thing. The problem usually isn't you. It's the plan itself. So many of the plans you find out there, especially the free ones, are totally incomplete. They're not clear, or they assume you've been a master carpenter for 20 years. They basically set you up to fail from the start.
So how does TedsWoodworking claim to fix this mess? Let's get right into what this thing actually is and what it promises to deliver.
At its heart, it's a gigantic digital library of projects, but the real goal is super simple: to make woodworking straightforward and fun, without all the frustration, by giving you everything you need, laid out so clearly that literally anyone can follow along.
Okay, so what do you actually get for your money? Let's crack open the digital doors to this library and see what's really going on inside.
Whoa. Yeah, you're seeing that right. Over 16,000 plans. But look, this isn't just about a big, flashy number. What that number really means is freedom. It's the freedom to build pretty much anything you can dream up, from a tiny birdhouse to a huge backyard deck, without ever having to search or buy another plan again.
And this is what they mean by a complete plan. You're not just getting some sketch, you get the real deal. Detailed blueprints, step-by-step instructions, and, this is the real game changer, complete material and cutting lists. That part alone is going to save you so much time, money, and wasted wood. Plus, they throw in software to view the plans, extra guides, and you get lifetime updates, so the collection just keeps getting bigger.
And the variety is just nuts. We're talking about pretty much any category you can think of. You want to build furniture? It's in there. A big outdoor shed? Yep. Just want to make some small crafts or organize your workshop? You'll find tons of options. So with a library this massive, is it all perfect?
Okay, let's get real for a minute. No product is perfect, right? And when you're talking about a collection this huge, there are going to be some trade-offs. It's super important we look at both sides of the coin.
So here's the breakdown. The pros are pretty powerful. I mean, the sheer volume is incredible. It's got stuff for every skill level, and that money-back guarantee is a huge safety net. But on the flip side, you have to be realistic. With 16,000 plans, they're not all going to be cutting-edge modern masterpieces. Some feel a little dated, and finding your way around a library that big can be a bit clunky at first. It's the classic trade-off. You're getting mind-blowing quantity over perfectly polished curation.
So when you weigh all of that, we get to the big question. Is TedsWoodworking actually worth your time and your hard-earned cash? Well, the truth is, this isn't a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. It really depends on what you're looking for. So let's break down exactly who's going to think this is the best thing ever and who should probably just keep on looking.
Okay, this is an absolute goldmine for you if you're a hobbyist who just loves having endless ideas and inspiration. It's perfect for beginners who want to try a bunch of different things, or really for anyone who gets the value of paying a small fee one time for a massive library you'll own forever.
But on the other hand, it's just as important to know if this is not for you. So let's be super clear about who might end up being a little disappointed.
You might want to pass on this if you need one single, absolutely perfect high-end plan for like a mission-critical project. If that's you, you're better off just buying that one plan from a specialty designer. This is a library you have to be willing to explore to find the gold. If you get easily overwhelmed by too many choices, this might just not be your style.
So the price for lifetime access to everything is a one-time payment of $67. Now, just think about that for a second. A single, decent woodworking plan from some other website can easily cost you $20, even $30. For just a bit more than that, you're getting over 16,000 of them. The value there is pretty insane.
And here is maybe the most important part of all. Your investment is totally safe. If you get in there, look around, and decide it's not for you, for any reason at all, there's a 60-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. That makes giving it a shot a completely risk-free decision.
You know, this quote really just nails it. Ted's Woodworking isn't some magic button that builds stuff for you. It's a massive, overflowing toolbox. And for the right person, someone who loves having endless options and a spark of inspiration, it's an incredible resource that could keep you busy building for years and years.
So I'll just leave you with this question. Forget about all the plans and the guides and the numbers for a second. What's that one project you've always dreamed of building? The one thing you'd make if you knew you had clear, simple instructions and you just couldn't fail. What would you create?